Now we go to part 2 on how to import more data for MT4. First, you need to go to forecasttester.com and go to data under data source. From here you can see there are a lot of data provided by Forex Tester for you to prepare for MT4 testing. Look for the pound US. From here you can download data 2001 until 2013, so it's quite updated data. After you click this download button and the download will start, please wait. When the download is ready, click open, and this is the data you downloaded. Go to one folder above, right click, please help to extract to a folder. I'm using a 7-zip, extract to pound US. Please wait for a while. When the extraction is ready, please check the file. The file size is increased to 221 MB. This is correct for 10 years data size. Second, we need to go to our MT4. In order for us to have a solid data to test, we have to do some special setting. First, we need to go to Tools, Options. Now, please go to Server, tab from the option, and click this Enable Proxy Server. The reason why we need this Enable Proxy Server so that we can bypass the network connection from the real FX Primus server. The reason is we have allocated this whole MT4 just for testing purposes. Hence, to make sure that our data is stable and never overwrite by the server, we have to do this precaution step. After you enable the proxy server, click Proxy. Please insert the data setting like such: 1.1.1.1 semicolon 123 and key in 51 here on the login, and the password you do the same. This is just a dummy server, and you press OK. Press OK again, and now you can check the connection is still stable, and please close the MT4. Upon the closing of MT4, please relaunch the MT4. Once the MT4 is ready, please ensure that the data is no longer moving on the market watch, and you can see there's a no connection status on our connection status. This shows that the insert of proxy server have actually blocked the connection from MT4 server. Okay, now we go to our second step. Go to Tools, History Center. From here, please search for the FX1 or the GBP fix. Look for this and select the 1 hour. How to ensure that we have selected the correct value instead of the pound US? This is the only option that you have under pound US. There's 2 pound US if you can notice. So we have to decide which is the correct version that we have to select. Please close this History Center for the moment. So now I will tell you how to select the correct MT4 symbol. Look at here. This is the GBP USD with a dot sign. This shows that we actually are using this MT4 to test. The reason why the other GBP is grayed out is due to this is a non-tradable symbol. So to make sure that we actually can use the expert advisor to test, for example, we want to test the MACD sample, please click on the strategy tester. Now I will show you the difference between pound US and pound US dot. For example, we want to test with pound US, and you see the pound US is already been grayed out. If you press start and you are using every take mode, you can use the date, use the latest date, and we are using the visual mode. You press the start you can check that there is no history data pound US 60. This means that your history data is not ready for this currency pair. Don't worry. The reason why is because you do not have installed or downloaded the data for pound US, but we actually have the data for pound US dollar with a dot. Let's check this out. You do the same test again, everything is the same, press the start button. And you can see this is the pound US dot H1. And actually I try to collect the data to prepare a more full and complete data value for you to test. This is the standard procedure for the strategy tester to run. So now, please wait for the data to complete. Once it is ready, here you can see that the data is moving. This is a data feed that's stored in your history center. And now we can use this bar to control the speed. You can slow down the speed or you can increase the speed. And you can see that first order is being taken from here. And this shows that we actually allocated the correct symbol to test on our MACD sample. So now we'll proceed to the history center to download the relevant pound US dot data. We stop the testing of this MACD sample and we go to Tools, History Center. From here you go to GBP US dollar dot. Double click on the pound US. You can see that we do not have all the data except H1. Please click on the 1 minute chart and press import. Press the browse button. Now you can locate the previous downloaded data, which located at the download pound US. This is the correct file size. You open the file. After the data is being populated, please check the data in the file. It's from 2013 March until 2001. So all the data is on a 1 minute jump, the gapping, you can see, and this is the correct one, and we press OK. Now all the data is being populated, and we have a double check, and we press close. Go to pound US and press M1. And this is your M1 data. Now you can click here for the shortcut key to press 2010.01.01 or 1.1. Press enter and you are navigated to 2010 data, as you can see on the H1 on the M1 chart. This shows that we have the data on our hand for the past history. So now we go to Tools, History Center on our H1 chart. Please select from the first and press the Shift key on your keyboard. Click on the last row. Select the Delete button to make sure that all the files have been removed from the History Center. Press the Close button. Now please go to Script Period Converter and drop it onto a pound US dollar .m1. I repeat, please drop the period converter from your script folder into a pound US dollar .m1 chart. Once you have done that, on the input period multiplier, please key in 60 and press OK. To ensure that the script is being run, please check under the journal